it's Laura. Today I am just gonna do kind of like a discussion slash, I guess, a vloggy type of video. Sunday night, I woke up in the middle of the night and realized my husband and I both had the flu. So it's been a very long, very long sick week. And I haven't had time to do anything at all, including prepping and filming and editing a video. So this is gonna be the video for this week. I decided just to kind of talk a little bit about what I'm thinking is a spring reading slump, because I was doing so well in March. Like, I finished a couple of books and I was like, all right, I think I'm, really back into reading. I think I'm getting the hang of balancing life and reading again. And then I finished Silver Shadows and I finished the beginning of everything. And then it was just kind of downhill from there. Like, I tried getting into a couple of books and I can't. So I'm enjoying the books that I'm reading. I think they're good books and they have like potential. Just can't get into them. The one that I'm reading on my iPad that I need to read for a review, to do a review on, because it's an ARC, is The Witch of Painted Sorrows by MJ Rose. And I sent that one for review and I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's a good story. It's something that I normally would be all excited about. And I just feel like I'm not giving it what it deserves because I'm just so, yeah. Started White Hot Kiss, which is the first of the Dark Elements series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. She's like one of my favorite authors, so the fact that I can't like invest myself into this book is driving me bonkers. I mean, bonkers. I picked up Voyager again. I've been reading Voyager by Diana Gabaldon for a couple months. These books are huge. This book is 1,000 pages. And it's one of those ones where you really need to sit down and pay attention. You can't just kind of like read it with the TV on. At least I can't. And so I read this one very slow. I read her book slowly, but I like that because that way I take in everything. I can absorb it all. And I just love her writing and I love her books. And there are slower parts where I kind of don't read as much of it as if it were like a fast-paced action scene. So her books do take me a while to read, and like I said, I'm fine with that. So I did pick that one up again, and that one I've been able to read a couple of chapters, so I might just kind of stick with that one for now and then maybe go back and pick up the other ones, but I don't know. So I kind of got to thinking, because of this, what are my signs or symptoms of a reading slump, and do I have them? I realized when I do like binge reading, when I find myself really finishing books like bam, 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 done, that's kind of a sign that, okay, I'm not gonna be able to find something to replace those books that I obviously really liked, because I just finished them very quickly and liked them. I think the first sign is after I finish a bunch of books, I should kind of take a little break, like a day or two, just take a break and really stop and think about what I want to read next. And the second sign that I think I have the slump is coming is when I pick up a book to start after finishing some or finishing one or some, and I don't immediately just read a couple of chapters. Like, if I read the first chapter and I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, I'll read this one, and then I don't really ever pick it up for a couple days, I think I know I'm in a reading slump. My third sign is when it's coming up on bedtime, my daughter's asleep, and I know that's my chance to read uninterrupted, and I just don't find myself excited to climb into bed with my book. So I know that's a sign. My fourth sign would be if I'm going somewhere and I don't immediately know which book to grab to take with me because I don't know which one I want to read. Like, normally I'm not sure which one to take because I'm invested in both or all whatever books that I'm reading, that it's hard to pick. But when I can't pick because I don't know what I want to read if I get time to read, then it's a reading slump. So I think I'm in the midst right now of a little bit of a reading slump. And I'm okay with that, I guess. I don't know if anyone ever really is happy when they're in a reading slump, but it is what it is. With being sick, I haven't wanted to read at all. So I think that this has kind of been my chance to get the little slump out of my system, get the sickness out of my system, and now I can come up on this weekend with, a vigor to get out there and read again. And I think that I'm still gonna hold off a little bit on White Hot Kiss, The Witch of Painted Sorrows. I'm gonna give it a couple days, but there's one book that I've really been wanting to read that I went to the library for last week that I put in my library haul, and that is of Deception. See if that will get me out of my reading slump, which I think it will because I have heard amazing things about this book, okay? So I think go ahead and read that and just step away from White Hot Kiss. And Witch of Painted Sorrows, I'm gonna give it, since that's on my iPad, I can read that at night, so I'm gonna give it like a day or two, and then I'm gonna jump back into that one because I do need to read it, and I was really enjoying it. I just have to get back into it. So that is my video for today, guys. I'm sorry, it's boring. My life this week has just been one big boring. I mean, it has, and I don't know. I just don't know. So I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and I hope you guys have a great reading weekend, and I hope you are not in a spring slump like I am. Bye, guys.